G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. I haven't brought you a clan match in way too long, but today I have Anagram vs.
Deegan.
And I am here with Tempest.
Hey everyone!
And we are going to bring you this game right now. Tempest has not cast with me in quite a while, so very excited to be doing this together right now. On Anagram we have MZ, the Great, Covatus, Sidnick, Veritas, and Tempest, which is not the Tempest commentating, it is another Tempest that is not my brother.
Yeah, that's awkward. On HBZ we have Basti, Listral, Trainee, Morki, Depara, and Tana.
Great, and what have we got right now? The standard Marine push into ventilation at the start. This is a summit game. If you'd like to see some tram, check out my last two videos. Looks like the Marine's trying to cover off to surface access.
Yeah, Marine's doing standard maneuver. They're looking for the skulks, but we can't see any at the moment, so... Marine's doing a pretty standard maneuver, but what are the aliens doing? What a drifter moving up into the crossroads, followed by one gorge sliding down, another gorge, three gorges, another...
This is a gorge rush. This is cool. This is a gutsy move from HBZ. HBZ are definitely a very good clan. We've seen them play a lot. You can go back on NS2HD and see them playing a lot and winning a lot. They're a dangerous clan. Anagram is an unknown quantity for me until this game, and so let's see how they go against these gorges.
This is just hilarious watching all these gorge. Oh no, one gorge dead.
One gorge down already. That's not good. Looks like 5 more moving in, or at least 4 more moving in.
Yeah, whoa, what are they going to start putting down some hydras or something? I don't think they can do that at this point, but they're just going in. It looks like, yeah.
Definitely going for hydras, or at least assists for the hydras, but they are dropping off like flies, it looks like. It's too much Marine firepower coming in here.
Oh, it's sad watching all these gorges die. They're so cute, but I don't think that worked in their favor.
It did not, and gorge rushes, hey, they can win you the game, but in this case, it looks like Anagram has pushed back, and I think this being the first time I've ever seen Anagram play, I think that was a testament to them as very good players. They reacted very well as a team, and you can see they're one death for all alien players, and they've lost a lot of res in that push.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what those drifters were doing that also moved with the gorges. So at this point, the alien's probably going to fall back for more conventional strategy. Here come the skulks. But the Marines not really pushing much into that. They're just trying to hold their positions at this point.
No, I disagree. I think they're definitely pushing into surface access. And once in surface access, they are going to be able to attack this hive. And I mean, this was just incredibly aggressive hive placement. If I was HBZ, maybe I would have gone for a crossroads or a heliport even, just to try and delay the Marines finding the hive. And the fact that they now can't afford a gorge in here means that this hive is incredibly vulnerable.
Yeah, that was ballsy putting a hive there, knowing that the gorge rush might not have gone so well, so they were definitely very confident, but they've taken it back with the skulks, so I don't know, maybe this will work in their favor.
It may, but there goes the hive. Just one last shotgun blast, and that, to tell you the truth, is to be expected. HBZ were very, very aggressive there, both with the gorge rush and then trying to drop a hive, even though they lost all those gorges.
Yeah, so definitely not good for them. There's Tempest with a shotgun. I like that player. I think he's going to be a really good player in this game.
Now, I must apologize for the fact that they only have a single perspective in this game. I normally have at least 2 perspectives and sometimes even 3, but it was just me recording this game with no one else, so you'll just have to put up with my one perspective. I hope you are enjoying it. Sometimes you will see me flying through the map. That's the kind of thing I usually try to hide with my dual perspective. And now what is HBZ gonna try and do? I mean, they've taken 2 big blows, losing 5 gorges and a hive. I don't know what I'm looking for here. They're looking for Listral hiding there.
Yeah, I'm looking on the minimap trying to see like where the main action is at the moment, but it looks like the aliens are not being too aggressive. Marines getting their shotguns together, maybe a push into surface access. They know they're going to want to kill the hive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with those shotguns, they are just so dangerous in numbers, and one skulk coming in against 3 Marines with shotguns, never, ever, ever do that as a skulk. It's just, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I still thought, I don't know why I said I thought the hive was still up. They killed it before. But they're just moving in here, probably trying to take control of this location. Aliens still haven't cut the power in this area. So definitely still, Marines got a good foothold in surface access.
And this is definitely the Marines game right now. Anagram definitely has this game. All they have to do is execute properly the end game for these aliens. I mean, no life forms. They lost so much res at the start. They've lost a hive. Anagram just needs to keep it together now. That's my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Like, again, I don't see much alien aggression at this point. If you look on your minimap, we've got 2 Marines in heliport, so Anagram are maintaining a good team spread. It's like a big fight. Wow, that was a nice movement by the skulks.
That was great by HBZ, taking down all those Marines there. And I mean, I think though this is, delaying the inevitable. Those skulks pushing into ventilation, maybe they'll be able to do some damage to this extractor. One skulk, Tanner hiding up by the rocks, and Trainee hitting the extractor, but it looks like Anagram were expecting that skulk.
Yeah, that's a classic skulk maneuver staying there, but Anagram definitely switched on, so they're not a newbie clan. They know they know what's up.
Absolutely, they're not an unknown quantity anymore. They are definitely a serious bunch of players, and I can't wait to see more of them in future. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do to try and prosecute the end of this game. Excuse me for flying through the map there. That's what happens when you only got one perspective. Let's see how they attack this hive, going straight for the eggs. I love it. This is exactly what you need to do when you enter a hive room. Go for the eggs first.
Yeah, that's a cool little maneuver, doing the jump up with the shotgun, taking out the eggs, because he knows that's where the eggs are spawning, and they've already pushing on, going in for the whip. Wow, this is pretty good.
It is, and killing the eggs, the reason they are doing that is because if a lot of Marines, if Marines have killed a lot of aliens outside the hive, and then you move into the hive and you kill the eggs, they can't spawn anymore. And now all the aliens can do is sit in spectator mode and watch as the Marines kill their hive. They can't do anything because the Marines are methodically killing every single egg that spawns. This is fantastic disciplined teamwork by Anagram.
You can see Tempest there with his shotgun. Looks like he's playing some of the best played NS2 we have ever seen of all time. I mean, HBZ, what can they do against a player like this? I don't know. I mean,
it must be the name. Just Tempest, the name. And there goes the hive. That's GG. MZ congratulating for the nice try on the rush by HBZ, and it was a very gutsy rush, so well done to both teams. Well done to HBZ for having the guts to try and do that, and well done to Anagram for successfully countering it. What are your thoughts on that game?
Well, that just goes to show if you can't back up such a ballsy move, you're really going to get punished for it. You need to expect both sides of the outcome of like a tactic like that.
Yeah, it is a risky move, but it can pay off sometimes, and I hope you've enjoyed this game, guys. We'll bring you game 2 soon after this one. See you later.
Bye.